Hi, my name is Natalya. I decided to make the second video in English language. First one was made around 2 years ago. It was an attempt to tell you about some important things which I consider important. And since then, my life has changed very much. First of all, because I got COVID in September 2021. After this, unfortunately, doctors found a big tumor above my kidney, and in January 2022, I had an operation. It is a cancer, a quite rare form of cancer called PARAGANGLIOMA. I don't know. If you know it, maybe nobody heard about it. And when I was trying to recover, I still continued my study. I studied in the university in psychology faculty. I faced many problems, different problems about money, about help from people, about many things. But anyway, there were people who wanted to help me and who did it. And I want to say thank you if they are going to watch this video. I want to thank you. Thank you very much for your help. It is very important. It allowed me to continue living, to continue to do the things which I had to and I wanted to. But this was just the beginning of my adventures, if I can say so. In spring this year, my mother discovered that she had a cancer, breast cancer. In Russian it is called carcinoma, I think. Latin names are the same, almost the same. So we are both in our family who have cancer. And frankly speaking, it is very difficult to realize, to face it, to accept it, and many things like that. But this or that the way we need to accept that there are two choices: whether you fight or you just give up and you don't have a chance to live. And of course, through many things, through many different things like despair, like frustration, like sadness, and many things like that, I felt that there were two very important features in me, like curiosity for life and a very great desire to understand and to clear everything out. Why has this happened to me? Because I'm a philosopher inside my soul, and I'm trying to find also the very first reason why I am in this or that situation. So as for now, I'm in Moscow region called Shodnya. It's a great village with a big forest, as you can see, and this is great really because I love nature very much. And my checkups continue because Russian doctors faced such a rare form of cancer for the first time, because this paraganglioma, it is not malignant by its nature, and I'm the first person in Russia who has this paraganglioma as malignant. And chemotherapy doesn't influence this cancer, and they still make me do different analysis. Yesterday they sent me to endocrinology institute, and again I made some difficult analysis to check out if my relapse is malignant or is just post reaction for the surgery. And there were so many things which I faced. It's about everything. Um, for example, if speaking about support for my close people, I see that some people are embarrassed, they are shocked, and they don't know what to do and what to say. And I understand them. I really understand why this is happening, because such illnesses are about death. They are about this borderline between the death and life. And one of my psychologists told me, Natalia, this is your choice, whether you want to live or whether you want to you're tired and you want to go, how is in Russia, to go to a rainbow. Well, of course I'm not going to die. I don't want to. Of course, all of us, we will die. But I realized that this is not in my plan. This is not my plan at all. Um, Despite the fact that we are in a very difficult situation now. I mean, the geopolitical situation and many things like that. I am without job since 2020. Yes, I am an interpreter. Sometimes I'm invited for the projects, but due to my checkups, I cannot be invited somewhere for a long time. So I am also an English tutor, and thanks to my students who are with me, who want to continue with me, and this was about support. And the interesting thing is that in such situation, people have a sympathy, but they do not have a skill to really help. And yes, there are organizations, there are special companies like oncology who were through this, and they can help, but they are not friends, and they are not, how to say, this help is quite limited. What I want to say now, that almost you must go through this by yourself, also because you don't want your relatives, your close friends, to be traumatized by such a toxic information, because this information is quite toxic, especially now in my situation, when my mother and me, we are in this. My mother has passed 6 chemotherapies, and now she continues to get some medicine. She goes through regular checkups every 3 months, and unfortunately there are some changes in her bones, not good changes, and it's very difficult. It's very difficult, and we don't realize how terrible and how painful it is to accept that there are things which you cannot influence much. But anyway, in spite of all of these things which I said, my curiosity pushes me to be curious about what I can do. What can I do about this? What can I do for today? How can I help myself? How can I help my mother? But sometimes my mother is quite tired from my help, because sometimes I'm too much insistent. And a person should be able to feel that exactly he's the first person who can help himself. And sometimes I need to just to tell myself, Natalia, think about yourself, mind your own business, don't push your mother, don't push your relatives to help, blah blah blah, this and this. Many things we are going through. But anyway, also in such situation you understand that the most precious thing is life. Even with all its advantages and disadvantages, life is wonderful. especially when you can see, you can breathe, you can smell, you can feel, you can get chance to know something new, to meet new people. Unfortunately, we need to be just to occur in such situation to realize that life is wonderful. Today is 23rd of December, and soon many Catholics will celebrate Catholic Christmas, and it's also about life. Celebration is about life also, and everybody who is watching now this video, I want to say that here and now are the most important things. There will not be tomorrow. There is no yesterday and there is no tomorrow. There is only now. And I wish you to be happy here and now, not waiting, not postponing your life. Just try to feel this, all this, and be happy now.